perhaps the most famous, or should I say infamous, of all the Jacobite associated tartans is the so-called Culloden Tartan, taken from a coat, the so-called Culloden Coat, first produced in a book, or first shown in a book in 1893. It is invariably woven commercially in purple and gold. I've always had a feeling that those can't have been the original colours, although the book published by D.W. Stewart in 1893 said it was an accurate reconstruction. I always felt, as I say, that those colours were, shall we say, not historically accurate. I was very fortunate, perhaps 20 years ago now, to be going through Glasgow Museum, and down the end of one gallery noticed a coat which I instantly recognised as the Culloden Coat, and unsurprisingly to me, the colours of the original were exactly what I expected them to be, i.e. green instead of yellow and blue instead of purple. So it's on that basis we have reconstructed this tartan. Again, the first time that it had been done as a commercially available tartan, using the original shell, matching the original shades and the original proportions. And that's the other thing, that when D.W. Stewart did his reconstruction, not only were the colours wrong, but the proportions were way out compared with what they should have been. So this is the first time, again, that a tartan, an old tartan, has been done commercially in its original form, colours, size, pattern, etc. So the original coat is beautiful, clearly a gentleman's coat, very finely woven, beautifully made. What we don't know is who it was made for or worn by. We know, and I've been able to track it or trace it back to the mid-1800s, and I know who owned it then. I know who owned it up until about 1910. I don't know who owned it until it was donated to the museum in 1900, nor do we know who it belonged to during the period from 1746 through till about 1885. So a bit of a mystery, and one of those things, again, that we will never know. What's interesting is this is unlike a lot of surviving pieces from the Jacobite era, in that it is a blue and green tartan as opposed to something that is principally red. Most gentlemen's tartans at that time had a lot of red in them because it was a colour that denoted social status. So this and the next one we will look at are unusual in being blue, green and black type tartans.